All right, welcome to our yoga. Let's find a chair to sit on. That's not wheels, that is sturdy, comfortable, and that we can sit with a tall spine. Yes, let's just find our place, our space today. So welcome to our strength, stability, flexibility yoga today. So let's just start with, I mentioned that, we're now in the time of gift giving and gift receiving, and to look at everything in our life, our things that are going well, our challenges, even neutral stuff, and to look at all of that as a gift. And of course, the hardest part about that is the challenges to look as a gift. But that's what helps us to grow in life. So the thing that gets us through challenge in yoga, in my opinion, is our breath, right? When we're in a challenging situation, something happens, or, we're in discomfort, maybe it's time to say to yourself, boom, tap into your breath. So I'm going to share a breathing technique with you. And actually, it's a breathing technique that the Navy SEALs use. Excuse me, I have to admit somebody I can't see. All right, a couple more people want to join in. Good. So, the Navy SEALs, they do the most intense stuff probably of any human on this planet. And so they use this, what's called box breath. We call it 4-part breath in yoga. Yeah. And we're basically going to practice pauses, right? So little mini controlled pauses that help us to get our central nervous system to calm down. So sitting comfortably, nice tall spine, palms up on our lap. And we're going to be breathing in and out of our nose, which is healthful for our body. Well, let's just take a couple cleansing breaths here. So we arrive on our chair, arrive in our space. And let's take a nice big deep breath in. And through the mouth, let it go. As long as you can. It's almost like you're getting out all the tension and stress, just letting it leave. Another big breath in. And breathe out. All right, and let's float our eyes closed. Again, palms on the lap. You feel free to go into a mudra, which is touching the tips of your thumbs to the tips of your pointer fingers, kind of like an OK sign. The other 3 fingers are just relaxed. Good. And we're going to just relax. This is going to take all the energy into the trunk of our body. Yeah, this mudra. So we're going to breathe in through our nose. Pause the breath at the top. And when you get that urge that you need to exhale, slowly exhale through your nose. All the way, squeeze all the air out, and then pause at the bottom. We'll do a couple together. Take a breath in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, slowly breathe out, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, 6, pause, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, continue at your own pace, slowly inhaling your breath, doing a little controlled pause at the top, and then releasing the breath, maybe extending the exhale breath slowly and a little longer. And then holding the breath at the bottom. Continue on. If you have Ujjayi breath in your practice, you can use Ujjayi breath, which is a slight restriction of the back of your throat. But take the effort out of the breath. If you notice you're tensing your body up to do this breath, relax the body, relax the breath, and just do this box breath, right? For whatever is your challenge, but no strain. So you're just breathing in and you're pausing, smile on the face, body relaxed. You're breathing out slowly And you're pausing, body relax. Just do 3 more rounds here. So slowly and relaxed. It's that controlled pause that wakes up that central nervous system, that vagus nerve to say, okay, body, especially the exhale breath. Yes, that sends the signal to relax the body and slow down the breath. And just the next time that you breathe out, relax your hands, release the mudra, keep the eyes closed, and just notice the effects of this breath. Subtle, but powerful. Notice your natural breath now. Maybe it's become slower and deeper. And with the practice of this 4-part breath, you get yourself through anything. Our breath dictates our emotions. So when we're in an emotional state that is not pleasant, this can help us to ease that unpleasantness. And when you're feeling ready and complete, gently flutter the eyes open. Okay, end of class. That's all we need for today. Yeah, so just try to remember that anytime you're coming through challenging times, you're frustrated, you're standing in a store, something's not working out, which is like almost every day, right? Think of that 4-part breath. You don't have to sit with your eyes closed. You can just do it wherever you are, in a car especially, right? When you're frustrated, just try that 4-part breath and it'll just get your mind to settle. What a gift that is, right? All right, let's just sit up nice and tall if we lost our tall spine. We're going to take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Let's just start to stretch the body now. Good. And then roll your head over to the right and up. So make a couple slow circles with the head. And you can inhale as you come up. And exhale as you go to the other side and down. And one more. Next time that the head comes forward, pause and reverse, opposite direction. Smile on the face, enjoying each moment, being graceful in everything that we do. Even being angry, you can be graceful in anger. And the next time that the head comes forward, pause. Good. Wiggle your toes, slowly bring the body back up. Okay, we're gonna look forward. We're gonna just start to blink our eyes. So my teacher said that if you blink your eyes, it manifests creativity. Yeah, so if you're kind of stuck on a project or something like that, just start blinking your eyes for a little bit, like a minute or so, half a minute. Yeah. And then relax. Good. Now keeping the head straight, we're going to slowly look over to the right and see if you can bring the sort of gaze of the right side of your nose into focus. Kind of blurry, but sometimes you can kind of see that right side of the nose, or the left side, actually, your left side. And then slowly bring your eyeballs forward and slowly roll your eyeballs over to the other side. Again, see if you can catch the gaze of that left side of your right side of your nose now because you're looking left. And slowly come forward and lift the eyeballs up and draw the eyeballs down. You are not moving your head. Good. And relax the eyes. Yeah, eyes are the gateway, right? They say gateway to the soul, gateway to our balance and stability for sure. We rely on our eyes a lot. Good. All right. And so let's relax the arms down alongside the body. Good. On an inhale breath, press into your feet and lift your shoulders up. Stretch the spine. The stretch of your spine long. Imagine gravity is just smashing down your spine every day, and this helps to get some space and relax the arms. And inhale, press into your feet like you want to stand up. Lift your shoulders. Stretch your spine. And exhale, relax. Good. Turning your palms out slowly on an inhale breath. You can bend the elbows if you'd like. Relax the shoulders as the arms raise up. Feel that the temperature of the air on your arms as they come through space. And then just reach your arms up as high as you can. We're just warming up here. Yeah, so as high as is comfortable on your body. And we're gonna hold and breathe, right? So your arms might start to feel heavy. And notice if there's any discomfort, a little bit of discomfort, a little bit of, a challenge here. And see if you can tap into that 4-part breath. Holding the breath at the top. As you exhale through your nose, see if you can relax the shoulders and arms, even though they're starting to weigh more or feel like they're weighing more. Good job. One more breath. Just notice how that exhale breath helps to relax the muscles, right? Relax that challenge. And on your next exhale breath, slowly bend the elbows and slowly float your arms down. Breathing the whole way as the arms float through space so gracefully. And roll it out. You see these people that sit in ice baths for like an hour. And the way and the reason why they can do that is because they've learned to slow their breath down, relax the body, and allow the body to be in extreme discomfort and be okay with it. Yeah, that breath is an amazing tool. All right. So relax again, the arms down, and this time we're gonna inhale and bring the arms out just to a T, halfway up. Lift your fingers up, press into your palms, and just feel the sensations in your arms from your shoulders all the way to your fingers, all the way to your palms. Yes, stretching. This pose is the really nice pose to ignite the liver energy. Get the liver to wake up and process toxins for us, our little vacuum cleaner in our body. And smile. And again, as the challenge starts to happen in the body, what do we do with our breath? Typically, we stop breathing, right? And the brain is saying, oh, no, I need oxygen here. So big breath. As you exhale, even though your arms are still there, relax the shoulders, relax the arms, just like as if you could stay here for 20 minutes. That big breath can allow that. Our body is so strong and capable of so much. Yeah. All right, I'll stop torturing you now. On your next exhale breath, not torturing you, we have our breath. Exhale as you float your arms down. Yeah, good. And just feel how great that feels. And now all this oxygenated blood is just dumping into your shoulders and your arms and your hands. Yeah, let's shake out, flop your fingers around. Good. All right, getting into our feet just a little bit. We're gonna move forward in our chair. Good. I don't know that you can see my feet in this frame, but we're gonna just plant your feet on the floor. We're gonna lift our toes up. We're gonna rotate the toes out and drop them down. Good. And then inhale, lift your toes and bring your toes in towards each other and drop them down. So strengthening the shins. Lift the toes up and out and down and up, and just feel your feet. Yeah. This somatosensory, right? As we get older, so just keep going out and in, a little bit more, a little bit higher with the toes each time. Yeah. Somatosensory is the feeling of pain and pressure and heat and cold, temperature. Yeah. And as we get older, we sort of start to lose that somatosensory perception. And so, especially in our lower limbs, so this just feeling what we're feeling. Now, how are your shins doing? Yeah, and are we breathing still? Good. And then let's just bring the toes now straight forward and relax the toes down and just lift the heels up and drop them down and lift them up. Just a little opposite stretch there. Good. And down. And one more. And down. Good. Take a nice big breath in. Let it go. Another breath in. Breathing out the nose. On an exhale breath, lean your body forward. Good. Clasp your hand underneath your right knee, under your right thigh. And on an inhale breath, lift the body up. Good. And then on your next inhale breath, hug. See if you can hug your thigh into your belly. Do a couple circles now with that foot, the right foot, and reverse. And we're going to start out today with opening up our hips. So if it's available to you, we're going to bring that ankle, that right ankle above the left knee, nice sturdy left knee. If this is not feeling well, you can cross or bring the outside of that right foot on top of the left foot or cross over. Good. So I know our hips are probably pretty tight right now. So we're just going to take a breath in, lift the heart. As you exhale, press your belly forward a few inches. Yeah, keep looking forward, even keeping the chin up slightly. So we're just going to massage. Inhale, go back. And exhale, glide your belly forward. Just finding a nice little stretch in that right hip. Back and forward. And back. Just like as if you're massaging out. Next time you come forward, let's just pause here. So we're not going for, you can look down at the floor. You can lift your right toes up if they're up top on that knee, and breathe. Almost as if you're breathing all the oxygen into that right hip, pausing the breath, little controlled mini pause. And as you exhale, see if you can soften that right hip. Let that tension. We just become so accustomed in our lifetime to tense up. We think that's our protection, right? We've taken it a little over the top. So just allowing the muscles to trust and relax you. Good. Next time you breathe in, slowly bring the body back up. Good. And very carefully just help that leg uncross or uncross your ankles. The other side, find a nice tall spine and take a breath in. And as you exhale, hinge forward at your hips, like as if you're laying your belly onto your thighs. Grab behind the left knee now, and then press into the feet. Slowly bring the body back up. On an inhale breath, hug that thigh into your belly. Good. And just do a couple love circles for that left foot. And opposite direction. And our little hip opener on this side, maybe it's different, maybe not. So if you can just lay that ankle or the side of the foot or the side of the shin on the standing leg, yeah. You can also cross foot on top of the other or crossed over. Yes, you decide. But we need a nice, big, tall spine. Yes, so lift the heart. Notice how this side feels compared to the other side. Take a breath in. Exhale, glide your belly forward. So we're not grounding our back at all. We're just nice straight spine going forward and back, sort of massaging out that left hip. Each time maybe you go a little further. Exhale forward. Next time you come forward, you can pause there. Maybe drop the head, look down. Find that big breath, little mini pauses at the top and the bottom. Even Ujjayi breath here. Sending the signal to the body to say, okay, left hip, you can just chill out and relax, let go. When we relax our muscles, it also helps exponentially with our mental stuckness. Yes. And then as you press down now onto that right foot, float the body back up. Good. And uncross. It's why babies are always in the present moment and little kids. They don't have any built up tension in their body. Their body is just loose, and so is their playful mind, right? They cry when they hurt themselves, and then the next minute they're laughing again because they're back into the present moment or into that present moment. So amazing how our mind and body are connected. Yeah, beauty of yoga. All right, coming into Cobra pose a little bit differently today. So take a breath in. And as you exhale, again, glide your belly forward. Good. And bring your forearms onto your legs, onto your thighs. So your elbows onto your thighs. Good. So the elbows and part of your arm is pressing down into your thighs. And we're going to take the press down into your thighs and drag your elbows back towards your hips. So you feel that, and then stretch the top of your head forward. So look down at the floor, stretch the top of your head forward and your heart. Good. And then lift the head up slightly. So your heart stretching forward, your elbows are stretching back, and you're breathing. Yeah, so this is again stretching our spine, opening up our heart, our Cobra pose. Draw the shoulders away from your ears as your elbows are gently stretching back towards your hips. Feel that opening in the front of your spine. And as you exhale, relax everything now. Relax the head down. Slide your right hand back onto your thigh and your left hand. Press down into your feet and slowly bring your body back up. Good. All right. One more pose here. Again, we're scooted forward in our chair, maybe even a little bit more forward. Bring your legs together. We're going to come into Baddha Konasana. So you're going to roll your knees out to the side. And then you're going to bring the bottoms of your feet together. I know most of us have tennis shoes on or something like that. So bringing the bottoms of the feet together, but the outsides of the feet are on the floor. Good. And so just relax your legs open. Again, this helps to release that tension that we love. Every time I see a squirrel with a chestnut or, burying a chestnut, that's what we do with our negative emotions. Just bury them. And ladies, they go right here in our hips. That's why most of our hips are tight. Good. And now relax, the legs open. Lift the heart up gently. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, gently press the outsides of your feet into the floor and feel that go all the way up to your glutes that you're sitting on. Yeah, feel that strength in your glutes, and then relax. And again, press your outsides of the feet into the floor. Engage your glute muscles, even your low belly. And next time you exhale, relax. Let's do that one more time. Press the feet into the floor. Can you feel that? All that strength riding up to your glutes. And exhale, relax. And take your hands to the outside of your knees and slowly bring your legs back together. Good. And heel toe, feet to hip distance apart. Good. And we're gonna make our way to standing if you like. If you feel like remaining in your chair, follow along with whatever we're doing. And also, of course, the breath as you're seated. Sliding the heels back, standing up gracefully. Lean the belly forward. Use your toes to press into the earth to come to a stand. The more we use our toes, the more pressure we take off our joints. And we'll just make our way to the back of the chair here. Good. All right. You can just slide your chair forward out of the way a little bit. I'll slide mine out to the side for now. We'll need it in a little bit. Yeah. And just move the body, just shake it out. Just notice the body as you're wiggling everything, where you might feel some tension or soreness. Yeah. Our body is just a really incredibly complex, billions and trillions of cells, yes, thing. So there's always something that feels different usually. And come back to stand and separate the feet a little bit wider apart. Come into a little soft knee here, just bounce, a little bounce in the knees. And let's just very gracefully go side to side. Inhaling to one side, exhaling to the other. You can even hot out as you exhale. Again, releasing tension. One more. And come back to center. And that just made me think of, so that ha sound allows us to get rid of the tension and again, get that, the senses to calm down, right? So I used to do this. I used to tell employees that when they're nervous, just to do 3 of those ha sounds and use your arms and ha it out. So let's do that. Inhale, raise the arms up, and exhale, ha. Inhale through the nose, ha. Exhale, one more. Ha, and relax. So if ever you're in a situation where you're nervous, or you might know that you're going to be meeting a family member that makes you like upset, you know, you can pretend you're blowing your nose and you can ha, ha, and just do that 3 times, and that you'll see that immediately settles you down. Great. Yes. Okay. Little tip of the day. All right. So coming into our, again, our proprioception is how we feel in space, right? And our somatosensory is how we actually feel pain and pressure and all of that. Again, especially in the low body. So we're just standing in mountain pose here. And I want you to press into your big toe. Press your big toe down into the floor. Good. And then relax. And now press just your pinky toe down into the floor. Very subtle. And relax. And now just your 3 middle toes. Good. So we're just pointing out all the little pressure points in our feet. And now press into the inside of the balls of your feet. Just the inside, and relax. Now the outside of the balls of your feet, a little more challenging, right? But just know they're there. That's what keeps us upright. And relax. And now press the whole ball of your foot. Yeah. So toes naturally spread when we do that. And relax. And now press the heels in. You can feel your legs engaging when we're just engaging those feet. And that feeling of the whole foot is really important for us, again, to stay upright, to stay stable. Yeah, keep us in balance and relax. Good. And now, again, you're not going to be able to see this, but just outline the outside of your right foot on the floor. Yeah, so your toes to the outside, to your heel, to the inside of your foot. And just making little circles. So if you want to make an impression of our foot on the floor, relax. And let's do that with the other foot, the left foot now. Making that impression. The point of this is just to feel all those nerve endings and our whole foot. Yes, especially our heel. We tend to go forward as we age. We tend to lose that back sensation on our heel. And now maybe you do both feet together. Yeah, just as a little challenge, making an impression and just using all of those little ligaments and muscles and bones and joints in our feet, and reverse. Yeah. When you think about it, if you've ever like stubbed a toe, like your pinky toe, or you fractured it or something like that, it's amazing how off balance we become, not having that little baby toe in action. Yeah, and relax. Let's just shake out the feet. Good. So that's just, yes, wanted you to feel that. Okay. So we're gonna come into, also with our balance, the major movements are side to side, forward, back, twist, twist, right? So we're gonna do all that just to, again, get that brain to be talking to the body. So very simple, we're gonna start with the right foot, just step out and tap in. And step out and tap in. Good. And you can look at a spot straight ahead and tap in and relax. And let's do the other side. So step out, left foot, tap in. Step out and tap in. And step out and tap in. And step out and tap in. Good. And now we're going to bring the right foot a little bit forward, then the left. Yeah, left foot back. And now we're going to step forward onto that right foot and step back onto the back foot. Forward and back, right? Pretty simple. Forward and back. Again, staring at that spot, straight ahead, that's not moving. Just gracefully getting that forward and back. Good. And come back, 2 feet parallel to each other. Let's step this now left foot forward and the right foot back, and take a step forward with the left foot and step back with the right. Forward and back, especially going back. So great to practice that. Forward and back. You can take this as far as you want or as little as you want. So powerful this is. And now bring both feet back together. Good. All right. And just making sure that you have space on either side of you. We're going to inhale and lift those arms back up into a T. Good. Separate the feet just slightly. Put a soft bend in the knees. And on an inhale breath, we're going to come to the right. And on an exhale breath to the left. So just do it slow. Make sure you're not hitting anything or any walls. And modify. Good. And now just coming side to side and lifting the opposite heel from the way you're going. Yeah. Just coming side to side. Twisting. Arms out. Maybe you start to raise the arms up a little higher if that feels good on your body. Maybe not. Yeah. Good. And start to lower the arms if you lowered them before. This also is really nice for our spine. Heading into our spine. A little twist. And slowly lower the arms towards the floor as you continue to twist side to side. Also really good practice for that mind, that brain-body connection, and slowly come back to center. Good, good, good. All right, we're gonna come to the right side of our chair now. So if you have your chair, come to the right side of your chair. Good. Okay, so we're just gonna start to do a little cross body work here. So simply we're going to bring the feet a little bit wider apart. We're gonna take this inside leg, right? It's probably your left leg, and we're gonna tap forward and back. And tap across and forward and back. So across, you can come to the full foot when you come back, and tap across and back. Let's see, good. And now adding the same arm, if that's available to you, tapping forward and back, and forward and back. And if that's not, if that's a little bit too challenging or you don't feel like you're stable, just go back to the foot and forward and back. Good. All right, we're going to take that same inside leg here, and now we're going to step back and come forward. Cross back and forward. Cross back and forward. If you want to add this opposite arm now, cross back and forward, cross back. See if you can take your hand off the chair. Maybe, maybe not. Glutes are having to work here to stabilize you. Cross back and come back. Nice work, everybody. Starting with hands on the chair. Now we're going to take this outside leg. We're going to tap forward to the side and back together, right? Simple. Nice tall spine. So remembering when you're walking and doing any task work up, just try to have a nice tall spine that will help us to be strong and have that strength and have balance, right? So again, forward to the side, nice tall spine. Good. See if maybe you could let go of the chair and do this. Maybe hands on hips will help. Yeah. Together, forward, up to the side, and back, and together. Okay. One more here on this side. Now we're going to bend our outside knee. So it's probably your right knee. Good. And we're going to take that right knee out to the side, sort of like our tree pose. You can rest your ankle, foot on the ankle. Yeah. Or not. Good. And then we're going to look, we're going to bring our right hand onto our hip. We're going to look to the left, over that left shoulder. Good. Nice tall spine. See if you can lift your left arm halfway up, palm forward. As if we're looking at that left thumb. Yeah. And breathe. Feel the wobble in the body. That's good. Body adjusting. That's not helping. You bring that hand, that left hand back onto the chair. And relax that hand down. And bring your gaze forward. And draw your knee back forward. Let's just take a little break. Shake out the hips. We're going to do that one more time. Good. All these things, these cross body, front, back, that all helps us to really gain that strength and balance that we're looking for. All right, again, we're going to bend this outside right knee. Maybe you lift the right knee up, really engage the kneecap up on this inside leg, and then take the knee out to the side, maybe hand on hip. Good. Again, we're going to look over to the left. You can drop your toe down onto the floor anytime. Good. And if you're feeling pretty balanced here, see if you can float that left arm out to the side, palm forward. Yeah, always grabbing onto the chair there. Yeah, and breathe. Maybe a finger on the chair even. Yeah. 2, 1. Release your hand onto the chair. Release your toe down to the floor. Bring your gaze forward. Draw your knee forward and relax. That was challenging, right? Gotta have a little challenge. That's not a struggle, it's a challenge. Yeah, and let's just slide over to the other side of our chair. We'll just do that little cross leg thing. So with the inside leg here, we're gonna step it to the side and bring it back. Step to the side and back. Step to the side. If you're feeling pretty balanced, you can add arm and back. Step to the side. So anytime we're crossing the body, that center line, the brain is on duty, right? And back. Good. Now we're going to take this inside leg, step it back, and come back. Step it back. And good. Now you can add the opposite arm. You can still hang onto the chair if you'd like or not. Opposite arm. And if crossing the arm over is, keep the knees soft. Don't lock the knees out. And back. Good. And let's just do a little wiggle. Shake it off. Wiggle the legs. Wiggle the feet. Yeah. Good. All right. Now our little tapping here. You can start with the hand on the chair. You can tap forward to the side. Back. Squeeze those glutes when that leg goes back and back to the center. Forward to the side. Back. Center. So maybe you have your hands down or on your hips, or you're holding onto the chair. Nice tall spine, squeezing the glutes. That all keeps you upright and balanced and strong in the low body. And back to center. Good. All right, coming into our little opposite look balance. Good. So we're going to bend the left knee now, the outside knee, and take it out to the side. Good. And then we're going to look over to the opposite side, to the right. Good. That standing leg, that inside leg, the kneecap is lifting up, engaging your glute, that whole leg. Maybe see if you can float your right arm out to the side, palm forward. Good. Maybe even looking at the right thumbnail. And breathe. For 2, for 1. Release your hand back onto the chair. Bring your gaze back forward. Draw your knee back forward and release. Take a break. Shake it out. We'll do the same thing again, either with same toe on the floor or knee lifted. All right, you're ready. So bending the knee. Good. Maybe lifting that knee. Again, really engage this standing leg. Make it strong. Taking the knee out to wherever it'll go. Yeah, whole purpose here is looking opposite. So looking over to the right. Good. Feeling the little wobble. Nice, strong standing leg. Maybe you slowly float that right arm out to a T. Palm forward. And breathe. And always touch down with the hand or the toe. Smile on the face. Big breath here. Challenge and release slowly. Head forward. Then take the knee in and release. Good work. Nice job, everybody. All right. Might feel really good to stand with a wide stance. So coming to a wide stance, I'm now going to just take my chair out so you can see better. So just coming out to a wide stance, feet forward, and simply just gliding your hips side to side. Let's bring our hands onto our waist here. Yeah, feels good. Nice challenge for us. Good. And come back to center, good. And then step, 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 feet back to hip distance apart. Let's bring them a little bit wider, put a bounce in the step. And now let's just circle our hips here in one direction. And good. And then reverse, circle the other direction. And come back to center, bring feet back to mountain pose, hip distance apart, toes forward. Again, feel your toes, pressing into your toes, the outsides, the insides of your feet, your heels. Again, feel that whole foot working for you, especially those toes. When we bring our awareness to the heel and the ball, the toes spread, right? We were meant to be walking barefoot. That's how we were designed, yeah. All right, I'm gonna just do a nice side bend here. So let's start with bringing our left hands onto our waist. Turn the right palm out. On an inhale breath, float your right arm out and up. Take a nice big breath in, stretch up tall. As you exhale, stretch up and then lean over. Hips glide gently to the right. The right fingers are reaching for the upper corner of the left side of the room. Just staying nice and tall here, stretching the spine. Belly is drawing in. Toes are gently pressing into the floor. There's a lot going on. And breathing. Most important part. Press into your feet, slowly come back up. Exhale, slowly relax that arm down. Relax the shoulder as your arm descends. And do it slowly. When we get injury is when we do things quickly and our body tenses up because it doesn't know what we're doing, and then injury happens, right? When we do it gracefully, slowly, that's when we can avoid that. Okay, other side. Left palm out, right hand on hip, press into your toes to lift up. Pressing down to lift up. Stretch up tall. Good, nice big breath in, stretch, stretch, reach, stretch, stretch, stretch. On an exhale breath, just reach up and over a little bit. Slide the hips just gently over to the left. So you're reaching up to the upper right corner of the room now. Get long. Just feel that fascia tissue stretching between your rib cage. Big breath, lung opening. Good. And then inhale, slowly come back up, and exhale, float the arm down gracefully. Again, if you just drop your arm, that's where the tension happens, and that's when we pull things. So when we allow that slowness, it's a time for the brain to say, oh, okay, I get it. I see what you're doing. Yeah. And let's roll out the shoulders here. Kick out the feet, shake out the body, just shake it out. That's another thing for creativity. If you're losing your creativity, just shake the body, blink the eyes. That's all you need to remember. Yeah, get as silly as you possibly can. And then get back to your task, and you'll see that the creativity has kicked up a couple notches. Yes, we have that ability to do that. Okay, Then we're going to make our way back to our chairs here. Let's just do a little bit of a back bend here. So take your arms, just slide them back, interlace your hands behind you, stretch your shoulders back. This always feels so good to me. Reach your hands down, your clasped hands behind you, maybe palms are together. Just glide them towards the floor. And then lift your chin forward and up slightly. Keep the back of your neck long. And take a few breaths into your lungs, into your heart. Smile on the face. Yeah. And each time you exhale, stretch the hands a little bit closer to the floor. And as you exhale, relax the body now. Unclasp your hands and wiggle and shake it out. Good. All right, now we're going to make our way back to our chairs, sitting down very mindfully and gracefully, as we always do, right? So you have the seat of your chair right here. And good. Take a breath in. Exhale, send your hips back. Yes. And then back, back, back. And start to press into using your feet here. Press into your toes. It takes most of the tension and pressure off of your knee joint when you use your feet. And then start to reach a little bit further. You can grab onto your chair, press into your toes, and as gracefully as you can, just float your hips down to your chair. Nice, good. And relax. Wiggle your toes out. Yeah, we're doing a lot of work today for us. Good. All right. So we're going to scoot forward in our chair here. We're going to end with a hip opener as well. So take a nice breath in. As you exhale, glide your belly forward, clasp behind your right knee. On an inhale breath, as you come up, hug that thigh into your belly. Reach your shoulders back, lift your spine. Good. One more time, love for the feet. Couple circles here and there, opposite. Good. And again here, if you can bring that ankle onto the leg. Good. Or top of it, that outside of the shoe on or crossed over. Good. Nice tall spine. Lift the spine. Even lift the toe up a little bit. And again, that'll take pressure off the knee. Take a breath in, exhale, glide your belly forward and reach back. Straight spine. Glide the belly forward. And come back up. And this time, pause as you come forward. Look down at the floor. Find your box breath, that 4-part breath. Breathing in, holding the breath. Slowly breathe out and see if you can just melt your upper body closer to the floor. Maybe you feel a little more open here, but we've spent a lifetime getting tense in our hips, so it'll take a little bit to release some of that. Let's just release some of that tension today. Good. On your next inhale breath, press down into the standing foot. Slowly come back up. Good. And allow that leg to uncross. Good. Find that tall spine. Take a breath in. Exhale, press the chest, belly forward. Grab behind left knee, opposite knee. Inhale, hug that thigh into your belly as you bring the body back up. Reach your shoulders back, spine is lifted. Again, here, let's do a couple as well, a couple circles. One direction and the other. Good. Rest that ankle onto that leg. Lift the heart. Again, you can be crossed at your ankles. Yes. Exhale, press the heart forward. Inhale, come back. Exhale. So doing all those balancing standing poses might have retightened your hip here. Next time you come forward, pause. Allow the head to just relax down. Find your breath. Breaths here. Breathing in, holding the breath, breathing out, relaxing the chest forward. And one more. Good. On an inhale breath, press into your standing right foot to float the body up. Good. And help guide that foot. loose just next to mountain pose, seated mountain pose. Good, we'll end with that. So on an inhale, relax the arms down, turn the palms out. On an inhale breath, reach the arms out and up. Good. Come into Kali Mudra. So interlace your fingers, bring your pointer fingers up towards the sky. Press into your feet and reach your pointer fingers up towards the sky as high as they'll go. And find your breath here. So Kali Mudra is a mudra that helps send a message to the body to release toxins, yes, in the body and in the mind. Just releasing toxins so that you can start fresh each and every moment, each and every day, yes. Don't hold on to junk, both physically and mentally. You know, when you clean out a closet, how good that feels. That's what yoga is doing in our minds and our bodies, just cleaning house. And as you exhale, relax the hands down, interlace all your fingers now. We'll end with just laying on the beach. So bring the hands back to the back of your head. Lay your head into your hands. Reach your elbows gently back, lift the chest. You can close your eyes here if you'd like. Take a few nice slow breaths. Slowing it down now. And as you exhale, bring the head forward. You can keep your eyes closed, unlace your hands, bring your hands onto your lap. And let's get ready for final relaxation pose, Shavasana now. So scooting, if you're sitting in your seat, scoot your hips all the way to the back of your chair. You feel like you might get chilly, grab a blanket, wrap yourself up. Feel free to lay down as well. Bring your palms up on your lap. Eyes are closed. Yes, so take a few seconds to just readjust. Just wiggle out any little discomforts here. Try to find a nice, cozy, quiet place. And then come to stillness. Good. We're going to take a breath in and let it go. Find the body relax. Let's do our one box breath. So take a breath in through the nose. Hold the breath at the top. Slowly let the breath out through the nose. Feel the body melt. And pause the breath at the bottom. And then release the breath. Body is relaxed. And your awareness to the sounds around you. Maybe the music. Maybe outside sounds, shoveling or motors running, traffic. And bring your awareness to sounds near you. Tick of a clock, running of a motor, voices in other rooms. Just be in harmony with what's going on around you. Just be with it. Allow it. Bring your awareness to your body. Relax the top of your head, your eyeballs, back of your head and neck, shoulders, arms, fingers, chest, heart, spine, hips, belly, thighs, legs, feet, toes, fingers. Whole body's relaxed now. Allow it to relax. Gentle little smile on the face. Bring your awareness to any thoughts. Good thoughts, not so good thoughts. Just allow them to be. Floating like snowflakes. Just coming down one at a time and then dissipating. It's floating all around you. Just be in harmony as thoughts come and go. Allow the body to do nothing and want nothing right now. And to just simply be. If your mind hooks onto a particular thought, bring your awareness to your breath. As the breath goes into your nostrils, cool, and comes out of your nostrils, warm. Let go all your efforts. Simply relax. Begin to notice how you feel. Feel free to remain here for as long as you'd like. You choose to come back into this space in time. Take a breath in and breathe out. Begin to wiggle the body, wiggling toes and fingers. If you were laying down in Shavasana, slowly make your way back up. Sway the body side to side. Slowly wake yourself up. So slowly and gently. And then bring the body to stillness, seated, eyes still closed. Bringing hands into Anjali Mudra, prayer position, palms together. Rest your thumbs onto your heart. Congratulate yourself for bringing yourself to yoga today and taking care of you. Take a nice big deep breath in. Hold the breath at the top. As you slowly exhale through your nose, bow your forehead to your fingertips. Pause the breath at the bottom. Relax the breath. In closing practice today with this, consider your goal as a challenge, not a struggle. Challenges create growth. Smile at them. And when you're feeling ready and complete, at your own speed, your own time, gently begin to flutter the eyes open as you lift your head. In gratitude for all of you being here today, taking care of yourself, thus taking care of the world. Have a lovely rest of your day. Namaste.